Sagittarius, July begins with Mercury going direct. Now, Mercury's communication, and it's in its rulership in Gemini, opposite your Sagittarius energy. So there's lots of communication that really shows to start to pop up all over the place in the first week in July for you. And also Venus is in Gemini, opposite your sign. So it's a great week to have a lot of fun, to get out there, to enjoy, to experience life, to really feel that you are expanding. And this is a very important month as we have two major planets, Saturn going direct and Uranus going retrograde. But before we get to them, let's talk about the full moon. The full moon on the 12th, it's from Cancer to Capricorn. And the Cancer energy, so we've been in the Cancer cycle. You know, the sun will shift into Leo in late July. But the Cancer energy is what's called quincunx, 150 degrees away from Sagittarius. And that is an aspect or an angle of adjustment. So there is something about making adjustments that you can feel coming up on this full moon. And what it can be is about feelings, emotions. It's definitely saying let go of emotional baggage. Don't carry other people's stuff. If you are in a relationship, whether it's romantic or friendship, and you are seen as the teacher, they come to you and are looking for you to help them figure something out. This full moon is saying definitely be very conscious of not taking on the emotional baggage of others, just to release that. Of course, help them. Of course, share your knowledge, share your wisdom, but be conscious that it could be easier this full moon to feel the weight of other people's emotional baggage. And balance. There is a little bit of balancing finances that come up this month, but for most of us, what else is new? Balancing finances. Do you feel secure and safe about your abundance principles, your financial principles, and what can you do to shore that up? But what's most intriguing about this full moon is we have Mars conjunct the north node of the moon, and we have Eris, E-R-I-S, conjunct the south node of the moon. Mars conjunct the north node is this motivation, put energy into, get motivated, into the direction of your life purpose. So where's your life going? Is it going? Are you on the path or are you on a detour? And for you, part of this message will be about the associates and the friends that you're hanging out with. Are they inclusive? Do you feel that being with them inspires you to be motivated, to be the best person you can be, to accomplish what's important for you to accomplish in your life, this life? Now, the south node, Eris is the principle of being excluded. Eris, the story goes, wasn't invited to a wedding and, really raised hell, really got upset and created a lot of chaos. And a lot of chaos can be associated with Eris. South node means it swallows things up. Let it go. Get over it. Get over whatever that exclusion is. Those people have this. These people have that. If only that. If only this. Get over it. Let it go. And let go of any kind of chaos or drama in your life too, because it's not supporting you. And the principle, it's an energy suck. It's an energy drain. And it's not supporting you to put energy, motivation, desire, passion into pursuing what's most important for you right now. The Uranus goes retrograde on the 21st, the day after Saturn goes direct on the 20th. that weekend, 19th Saturday, 20th and 21st, the vibration of the planets, when they go retrograde or direct, are at their power, the station points, the power points. So their energy is very like a laser beam. Saturn is about discipline, planning, getting things, being willing to do the hard work in order to accomplish. Uranus just wants freedom, especially in Aries. And it's a fire sign, you're a fire sign. Freedom wants this sudden breakthrough. The Uranian principle is what this energy is suggesting. So Saturn's the hard work, preparation, doing what needs to be done, the discipline for it. The Uranus breaking free suddenly. This is that old saying of, excuse me if I don't say it absolutely word for word, but there's a saying, something to the fact of, it took me 20 years, it took me 30 years to be an overnight success. This is that energy. Where have you been? Where can you be an overnight success, a sudden explosion from having the discipline, being willing to plan, being willing to know the steps that need to be taken to fulfill your higher purpose. The new moon in Leo. So on the 16th, Jupiter goes into Leo. It's been in Cancer for almost the last year, will be in Leo for the next year. And on which a fire sign is always positive for you. And it's going to allow you to travel more and some generalities around that. Learn more, travel more, connect with an educational program that expands your vision. But the new moon in Leo, Jupiter's conjunct the new moon. And this is very important because, so the message of the Leo, Jupiter in Leo, we get a whole year, just about a whole year to get it. Yet, because the new moon and Jupiter's conjunct the new moon very early, we can get it a lot sooner if you listen to it, if you listen to those messages. And it's about the wisdom in your heart, the wisdom and knowledge in your heart. The intellect has its place. Figuring things out, logic has its place. We were given a mind for a reason. But our heart has her own mind, the wisdom in the heart. This is saying, listen to that. Your heart will not steer you wrong if you listen to that truth within. What brings you joy? What brings your happiness? What will that greater fulfillment be? That larger message from July for the month. And then we finish the month out with Mercury going into Leo. And that is, joining the Leo party of, yes, Leo self-expression. It's having fun. It's embracing love and being loved. It's dancing. It's all those great things. And Mercury joins the Leo party the last day of July. And that also is reminds us to be self-expressed through our communications. Our words have power. And communicating from the heart, communicating with love, has power. And that takes us up to August.